The gap between the 1% and the 99% is massive. And it's not slowing down. Here's the hard truth. It's not just about how much money you earn. It's about how you think about money. That's right. Your mindset is the real game changer. What if I told you that the difference between staying stuck in financial stress and achieving true wealth could be as simple as changing your perspective? Today, we're diving deep into the rich versus poor mindset, inspired by the legendary Robert Kiyosaki. We'll explore why the rich think differently about money, the habits that keep them on top, and practical steps you can start taking today to level up your financial future. By the end of this video, you'll understand why mindset, not money, is the real wealth. So stick around, because this might just change your life. Let's start with the obvious question. Why is the gap between the rich and the poor growing so fast? According to Robert Kiyosaki, it's not about luck or opportunity. It's about education. Most people follow outdated advice. Go to school, get a secure job, save money, and retire comfortably. But in today's economy, this plan simply doesn't work anymore. Here's the problem. Schools teach us how to be employees, not entrepreneurs. They teach us to work hard for money, but they don't teach us how to make money work for us. And that's the secret. The rich think differently. They don't see money as the end goal. They see it as a tool. They prioritize building assets like businesses, real estate, and investments, while the poor and middle class focus on job security and cutting expenses. Kiyosaki says this is why the gap continues to grow. The rich are playing an entirely different game. While most people are busy saving pennies, the wealthy are learning how to make dollars grow. And the best part, you can do it too. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Robert Kiyosaki believes that every person has three mindsets living within them. The poor mindset says, I can't afford it. The middle class mindset says, how can I save to afford it? And the rich mindset asks, how can I invest so it pays for itself? Think about that for a moment. The way you talk to yourself about money shapes the way you act with money. The poor mindset focuses on lack. It avoids risk and clings to security. The middle-class mindset does a bit better. It saves and budgets, but it still relies on trading time for money. But the rich mindset, it's all about opportunity. Instead of seeing problems, the rich look for solutions. They focus on creating income streams that work for them, whether they're sleeping, traveling, or spending time with family. Kiyosaki often says, don't work for money. Make money work for you. This isn't just a catchy phrase. It's a shift in how you approach life. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people stay poor because they're too comfortable. Comfort feels good in the short term, but it's a trap. It keeps you stuck in the same habits, the same routines, and the same mindset that's holding you back. Kiyosaki calls this the comfort zone of mediocrity. To grow, you have to take risks. The rich understand this. They embrace challenges because they know that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Kiyosaki shares a personal story about his own failures. When he first started as an entrepreneur, he had no safety net. He failed, and it was painful. But through those failures, he discovered his strengths and learned how to create wealth. This is the mindset shift. Stop fearing failure and start learning from it. The biggest risk you can take is not taking any risks at all. So, how can you start thinking like the rich today? Here are 3 simple but powerful steps. 1. Invest in financial education. Start with books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Follow podcasts, watch videos like this one, or take courses on investing, real estate, or entrepreneurship. Knowledge is your greatest asset, and it's never been more accessible than it is today. 2. Create small assets. You don't need $1 million to start. Begin with a side hustle, buy a small piece of real estate, or even invest in stocks with as little as $10. The goal is to build something that generates income over time. 3. Change your inner dialogue. Whenever you catch yourself saying, I can't afford it, stop. replace that thought with, how can I afford it? This simple shift trains your brain to find opportunities instead of excuses. Remember, the rich didn't start rich. They started with the right mindset. You can too. The truth is, anyone can change their financial future, but it starts with changing your mindset. The rich aren't just lucky. They've learned to think differently about money, risks, and opportunities. Are you ready to step out of your comfort zone and start building your future? If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And tell me in the comments, what's one thing you're doing today to develop a rich mindset? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.